So in today's video, we're going to be talking about AI music. I'm going to show you a step-by-step guide how to create AI music that actually resonate and make sense. And it's not going to be like the AI slop quality that people are generally putting out there. I'm going to show you how to break down the prompt, how to structure it, how to add lyrics, and how to add it into a music video, for example. Come on, join me and let's get started. Just a quick disclaimer, we're going to be using this workflow. In the video I recorded the entire thing, I just didn't added this workflow explaining exactly how it works, but in hindsight is just this. So first we're going to start with the music. So the full music video is going to be a 30-second music, and we're going to use like how we're going to write the prompt, very straightforward. Then the next step will be generating the character images. So we're going to choose a character, then edit it to modify it, and then add the images into the sequence. Right after that, we're going to be doing the image to video with AI avatar just for the singing part. So we're going to take a specific part of the audio that we want the character to be singing, and that we're going to chop it up into little pieces just to save credits. And then we're going to just edit and export things and put it all together. So that's pretty much it, and let's get right into it. So the first thing you want to do is go to avocadoai.co. And if you don't have an account yet, you could just create it and choose the plan that fits you best, and you can just have access to the full app on the go. So in this case, once you arrive here, you just need to come to AI music on this section here. And this is where the magic actually happens. Here you have like a spotlight with some type of music that you can actually have reference to. So in this case, if I want to see, for example, what are the types of songs it can create, this is the perfect place for you to take a look. So in this case, I want to try out cinematic. These are just one of the examples that you can use the app for. And if you want to say, let's try out jazz.
Smoke drifts through the hazy room, your shadow dances in the glow. I sing a tune of midnight blue, where lonely hearts learn to let go.
And as you can see, the quality of the audio is just absolutely unreal. I think that ElevenLabs really nailed how this music creation works. Like the voice is very crisp, very clear. The beats is also very, very clear. Since we integrated this into Avocado, I think people have been creating the most insane things. So now it's our turn to do that. And here is just like the visual, like what you can do. So the main model is ElevenLabs. This is the duration that you can set. So let's just start experimenting with 30 seconds as you want to make like a video clip teaser, for example. And then you can deactivate or activate the composition or the detail style, and it only costs you like 4 credits on the platform. So that's really, really affordable. And maybe we want to come up with something like a songs from the 80s. So we're gonna write here song from the 80s, okay, with lyrics and very upbeat vibes for dancing. So let's try that. Let's see what it's gonna generate. And notice it actually takes like less than a minute to come up with this. And if you're not really confident about your prompting skills, don't worry. You can write up to 500 characters when it comes to detail. But you want to keep it short because then the composition and the details is going to be done by the AI itself. So let's see the first try. Let's give it a try. He likes to flash and fast. Tonight we're gonna make it last. Feel the beat, just lose control. Let the rhythm free your soul. Take it through the night, we on your go. Hearts on fire, come on, shake it till the morning, feel alive. In deep groove, we're gonna ride. All right, not bad, but let's try actually a different era. I think AI has more reference on eras that is like more modern, but you can still create like more classical style. And a side note is just that ElevenLabs has partnership with entities to make sure that all of the correct rights of music rights are respected, so you won't have any problems with that at all. So let's say early 2000s song, and it's catchy. Lyrics. I don't know what is going to really create, as we haven't defined a specific goal, but this is like just really freestyling, just being creative. And then the result that we like the most, we're going to take that and transform it into an actual music video. So let's see what it's going to come up with. All right, there you go.
You walked in like a neon dream. Heart skips beats in a stereo scene. Lipstick red and your eyes on me. Feels like summer on repeat. Can't slow down when you're next to me. Every moment feels like ecstasy. Girl, you're my wild 2K fantasy. Hey, you're my digital desire. Flashing lights set our hearts on fire. Down low, the love no need to reboot.
Actually, I think I like this one more.
Neon lights are flashing fast. Tonight we're gonna make it last.
So what we're gonna do is gonna download this song. Yeah, once it's downloaded, we can come here to this section called AI character. So in the characters section, we can actually like create characters, upload an reference image of whatever you want, and we can start styling them according to our own preferences. So for example, I really like this model, so this character, and we can choose from the templates something that is gonna match the thematic of that music. So you have here different styles. Let's say I like this. Let's try to see what it's gonna say. So this is kind of the prompt. Let's choose a 9:16. It's gonna be like a portrait, and let's generate. Let's see what is gonna happen. This is just the starting base. If we need to edit the outfit and stuff like that, we can do it as well using the edit mode. So the edit mode has Nano Banana integrated into it. So it's really, really fast and just delivers incredible results. There you go. You have the full version here first. We're gonna make her like the singer of the song. So we're gonna download the character that we want to use. This is the character that we created. And what we're gonna do is come in here to, for example, in CapCut, and we're gonna import the audio that we generated. So let's see first the audio. We need to define which part of the audio we want to make the character sing accordingly. So first we actually need to just break this in a little bit more. So here is where we want her to start singing. So I think this part here is 1. So we're gonna cut it. Tonight we're gonna make it less. So this part of the track, we want to cut it as well, be on the keyboard. And to export this, because as we want to generate specific parts and we want to like come up with the build-up, we need to take the parts of the lyrics that we want the AI to actually sync with the image. So that's what we're gonna do. So in order to do that, we're gonna put like, just click here in. This is gonna be the out. So it's only gonna export this part of the clip. So let's come here to export, and we want to export this as an audio, not the video. We just want to export this as MP3, and we're gonna say intro, and we can choose a spot that we want. So in this case, I'm just gonna have like the folder of my choice. So AI music, and here's where we're gonna like store all of the other things. So break this down, export it, great. And now what we want to do is press I on the keyboard, and then come here at the very end of the second part that we want to export, and O. So this means that the input and output, this is where it's gonna start export the audio, and where it's gonna end. So it's only gonna do this. Tonight we're gonna make it last. So tonight we're gonna make it last. So this part of the audio is where we're gonna just export this. So this part we are gonna export. Second, and we use the same folder just for organization purpose. And voila, it's very fast. And then if you want to get other part of the music clip in, we can choose where we want, because we also need to think that we want parts of the video clip where she's singing, other parts of the video clip where she is doing like some B-roll or something like that happening in the video. And then, yeah, I think that's it. So let's check which part we want to have like another. I think we can start here. And I think this is how we can finalize the video. The reason why we're doing all of this is to make sure that we can train, like we can do the lip sync of the singing part like very, very well. And we don't want to put the entire song, because you're going to just spend credits, and it's not really optimal, and it's going to take a bit longer to generate like for the full song. Let's come back here into Avocado. And what we want to do is come here to video, AI video. We're not going to be using VO3 for this, because I think VO3 is a bit more it's on a pricier side of things and when it comes to credit. And I think for the singing and better accuracy, we are going to use Infinity Talk. So Infinity Talk is really good when it comes to lip syncing. So we're going to choose the audio and we have the samples here. So this is the intro. So we want to use the intro, right? So we want to use that. And the image that we want to use is the one that we created for this character. So we're going to say character singing and camera zooms in, zoom in. Okay. So yeah, so this is just the first part. Like we have the character, we have part of the audio. All we need to do is just generate. And what it's going to do, it's going to start generating this video. And what we can do in the meantime is just for the image editing. And as we want to use the same consistent character across, edit the image using her as a reference. So this is like a full-on workflow. I know it's taking a bit longer than we would think, but I think this will be like a very nice, the reference image. I want to put like a full body clip sequence. So she's going to start with the lyrics, and then zoom out. We're going to have her singing in this zoom out version. And then like what I see here, just download this. And let's use the reference image again. Let's just be whatever Mercedes-Benz. It's better when you be more specific of which Mercedes, but as just for time constraint, we want to just speed up the workflow here. Oh, actually, let's see if the music is already completed. Not yet. Yeah, sometimes it can take a bit longer, so that's fine. So just for workflow wise, we can just like be speeding up things. Okay, I like this. This is going to be for the third part. So before we continue, I'm actually going to show you a breakdown of the workflow. Beginning of the video, I show like how it will work, but here is actually the practical way I did it. So remember, we generated this reference image. So she is going to be our superstar, right? And then we use Nano Banana to edit her in different variations. So for example, her in the 80s car in the driver's seat. Here she's on top of the Mercedes-Benz from the 80s. And then this, we added other girls wearing the 80s outfit. And then all of the other parts are just editing her in different contexts, in a pool scene, in not only in the pool, but like a bit of a close-up and a bit of a zoom out. So this is part for the image. And when it comes to the video, we are using seedance. So we use on Avocado seedance to generate the B-rolls. So the B-rolls had all of this process to like, you know, what is going to be like a zoom in, a zoom out, and a panning, a pullback, and show the surprise. So this is kind of what I use for the end scene. And I'm going to show you actually in the editing tool in CapCut how I put all together. Wherever you see Infinity Talk, so this is where I've added the model, as I show you how it was done. I've added the model, I've added the audio, and then just generated each scene of this using Infinity Talk. So every part where the artist is singing, it's pretty much using Infinity Talk, and the B-rolls is using seedance and Halo Pro. And this one is the only different part that we have in this entire context, where we are just pretty much using Kling 2.1 start to finish, all available on Avocado AI. So this is kind of the workflow that I've done. So after I generated on Nano Banana, I just switched it. So this is the starting frame and this is the end frame. So in a practical way, what I did was this part of the scene was seedance. This is another seedance scene. Infinity Talk. This one goes down. Infinity Talk. The zoom in is the start to end frame. And then she starts singing again. And this is Infinity Talk. Dancing, seedance. I used the model. I think I used 1.2.2. And this was seedance again, Infinity Talk, seedance, continuing the Infinity Talk, and the last scene, seedance. So all of this combined and matching the theme of the music is going to create this. Tonight we're gonna make it last. Feel the beat, just lose control. Let the rhythm free your soul. Take it through the night, we on your floor. Hearts on fire, come on, shake it till the morning, feel alive. A deep groove, we're gonna ride. So there you go. This is the end result. And thank you for watching this video. Everything is very, very new for me as well. I'm more like of a developer, and I'm experimenting the tool that I've built to help other creators, other marketing people, other business owners who want to use AI to create a music video, to create an ad. These are the kind of things you can create with AI without spending thousands and thousands of dollars. And obviously, leave in the comment. I'm really looking forward to improving this workflow. I know there's a lot to improve, but I'm very, very happy with the video, with the results. And I'm looking forward for you. Just subscribe, support a little channel. I've built Avocado thinking about small business owners, and I think that this might be helpful. If there's anything you would like to see in the next video, just let me know. And yeah, this is it. Music video with AI. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.